Yo guys, what is going on? JPS back for another video, and today we're going to be reacting to Ross Kemp's counter-terrorist police training in the line of fire with Ross Kemp. Now Ross Kemp, he's an English actor, but he also does these little documentaries where he goes into different things. For this example is going to be counter-terrorist police training. Now the reason this video has come to my attention is because a couple weeks ago I posted a video about the UK police force. And the entire premise of the video was them not having guns. It was in the thumbnail. I mentioned it a lot, and how in the United States every policeman has a gun. So this led me to believe that there were no police forces with guns in the United Kingdom, which was kind of a dumb conclusion. So we're going to be learning about this. I've seen videos on Instagram of, these counter-terrorists. I don't know if it's counter-terrorists, but like these special forces swooping in on like stolen cars and dragging people out. They have rifles and stuff in the United Kingdom, and I just had no idea that that existed. So this is interesting. We're going to be kind of tackling something that I believe to be true that may not be true. Who knows? But yeah, hit that like button, hit subscribe, and let's get right into it.
These masked operations have been in use for over 20 years. But I'm about to witness a new type of training that until recently was the exclusive domain of special forces. I'm going to see firsthand what these armed officers are put through.
This is the first time that anyone's been granted access to see a counter-terrorist police team training.
This team is made up of regular police officers who have volunteered for the role. Their training is intense and involves an extra 14 weeks of tactical drills on top of the months of training it takes to become an armed officer. And they're continuously reassessed. I'm being taken through their tactics by Inspector Dex Manley.
Dex, how are you?
Ross, how are you, mate?
Good, mate.
Good to see you.
They look like something out of Warzone.
What's about to take place?
Yeah, well, the guys now are doing a dynamic search. So in a counter-terrorism operation, they're going to be gaining entry quick time into the premises using explosive method of entry.
That's noisy.
Many of these officers were deployed after the Manchester attack of 2017.
Okay. So Dex, if you were on the other side of that door, what would happen to you?
So if you're on the other side of the door, you'd obviously get the shockwaves that probably knock you off your feet, Ross, but most of the charge is going back outside the premises.
So it wouldn't necessarily kill you then?
Absolutely not.
Once inside the building, the team then use stun grenades to disorientate whoever is inside.
Bro, this is...
Okay then, Ross, how about you coming inside this time and you being the hostage? Go for it.
Yeah.
You're going to go into this room now. So when the team come in, mate, they're going to make an entry in here dynamically. They're going to use stun grenades to get into the premises there or into that room, disorientate you, and then they're obviously going to deal with you as a hostage in the room.
And if there are actual hostage takers in there, what would happen to them?
Depending on obviously what kind of threat they present, the hostage takers will also be dealt with or neutralised depending on the threat they're offering towards either you or the officers coming in the room. If you want to stand over in the corner, mate.
Right.
Oh nah.
It's actually tense doing this. I mean, I know what's about to happen. Can you imagine what, in a real hostage situation, how you'd actually feel?
Oh my god, my right ear was almost blown out.
Very effective. Yeah, whether you're a hostage or a hostage taker, you're gonna be on the back foot straight away. The blinding light, the extremely loud bangs disorientates you. When you join the police,
all you had to do was knock on the door, and I'm giving up.
Teams think that one day you'll be carrying a carbine, throwing flashbangs, doing
wearing all that.
Entry.
Not at all. I mean,
whoa. This is interesting here because they're actual policemen that are volunteer.
Throwing flash.
God.
Did you
in your wildest dreams think that one day you'd be carrying a carbine, throwing flashbangs, doing explosive entry?
Not at all. You know, I mean, 27 years now I've been in the job. And if I think back now to when I first started walking the beat, it's a million miles away from where I am now.
I think at the end of the day, we volunteered for this. We know that we're moving away from normal policing, so we take that on.
There'll be some people watching this that will say, look, policemen shouldn't be doing this. This is the role of the military. How would you argue against that?
Yeah, this is quite a high-end tactic that you've seen us do. But the very next day, we could be dealing with relatively low-level gun crime, and we go into places that have got plenty of innocent people in there, friends, families, associates, and we still need those policing skills to be able to deal with those people as well. So it's not always at that level.
You know, I actually want to speak on that because that's a really interesting comment, and you see it a lot of times in the United States with people complaining about that. Former military guys who are, you know, have the job as a cop after serving in the military tend to be, you know, it's bad to stereotype, but this is what everyone says, not my words. They tend to be hotheads. You know, they tend to really want power and authority because that's what they were trained to do in the military. However, being a police officer and serving the public, that obviously doesn't always, you know, mesh well. This is a really interesting dynamic here because I thought that police officers would never touch guns.
Unfortunately, in today's climate, this elite group of firearms officers are essential.
Oh yeah, no doubt. I mean, I could have literally just watched that 5 seconds to speak. But yeah, that was a really great video. Learned something completely new. I had no idea that such a force existed in the United Kingdom. Maybe that was naive of me because, you know, it's an enormous amount of space and lots of people who want to do bad things. So, but I think the interesting part of it is that it's not a branch of the military. You know, we have the Navy SEALs and things like that I would feel would be designated to the type of role that they're playing, whereas they're, you know, recruiting volunteer police officers who are, you know, just normal police officers. Like they said, he served, 25 years, just normal police officer in the street. Look at him now, man. I mean, like I said, if those guys, if I'm a terrorist and those guys knock on the door and the door opens and they're wearing all that, there's just no chance, you know. You can fire as many shots as you want. They have a lot of armor on. That's why I said they look like something out of a video game. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed that. I think it's always interesting to tackle your preconceived notions about something, which here I had no idea that this existed. And I had very specific thoughts about the police force in the United Kingdom. Obviously, still, the normal police officers in the street aren't going to be carrying around assault rifles, unlike here. But I think it was still a really eye-opening and interesting video. So, with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed. Smash the like button, smash the subscribe button, comment some stuff down below for me to check out. This was actually sent in by someone, just the link, and I really appreciate you for requesting this. So, with that being said, I'll catch you all in the next one.